You thought it was over? There's no escaping the MCU. Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today, we're going to be taking a look at a new game that dropped at PAX East yesterday called Marvel Future Revolution. And this is a joint game by Marvel Studios and Netmarble America. But before we get into that, if you're new here, welcome. Here at Action RPG, I stream, I do tech reviews, I cover major gaming news, but the big portion of this channel, all things Action RPG. So if you grew up loving the Diablo series, if you're a fan of top-down isometric hack and slash style games, you are in the right place. So please consider subscribing and supporting smaller channels. Alright, let's get on to the game drop. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go. Alright, so let's get right into this. So this is an actual article written on Massively Overpowered by Colin Henry, titled PAX East 2020 Marvel Future Revolution is Netmarble's new open world mobile MMO. So we're going to read through this right now. I'll kind of give you my opinion, and then at the end I'll actually play the trailer for you in 4K. So that's what we got going on. Yesterday at their panel at PAX East 2020, Marvel and Netmarble announced a new mobile open-world online RPG, Marvel Future Revolution. Ahead of the reveal, we met with the representatives from Netmarble America and Marvel Games to talk about what we expect from this new game. You may remember that Netmarble and Marvel, it's a tongue twister, have worked together before on a game called Marvel Future Flight, an isometric RPG with some social and multiplayer elements. Marvel Future Revolution is a spin-off of this game, but unlike Future Flight, which is more of an isometric action RPG, I like isometric action RPGs. Future Revolution is much more of an MMORPG on your phone. The devs described several open-world zones where players can see and interact with other players, and the camera will be third-person chase cam with a control scheme mimicking that more of traditional MMOs. Okay. By the way, if you are a fan of Future Flight, it's just saying that's not going away. They're going to continue to develop it. The team was particularly proud of the graphics in Marvel Future Revolution, which the devs feel are console quality on a mobile device. They said that they are always looking to push the limits of what is possible on a mobile device, and it certainly shows. I am told that the videos provided to us are captured in engine using the game assets, and I must admit that it certainly looks impressive given the technical limitations inherent in phones and tablets. Okay. If you can get console quality on a cell phone, and normally of course it's a next generation cell phone, that's pretty darn good. That is good. I mean, obviously we're not even talking about PC quality here because that is the best, but we'll take a look when we see the trailer if we're talking about console quality. I don't know if I believe that, but we'll see. The story of Marvel Future Revolution revolves around the event called The Convergence, where multiple parallel universes have begun to collide with each other, creating strange and interesting new worlds for the players to explore. The player's chosen hero will be a newly recruited member to the Omega Flight, which is sort of like a multi-universal Avengers, the last hope of the universe's survival. The player's heroes that make up Omega Flight include Captain America, Captain Marvel, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange. Of course, Captain Marvel has to be a part of it. Netmarble was only ready to reveal these 4 heroes and was not ready to talk about any up-and-coming characters or the final number of heroes available at launch. Rest assured, though, that as the game continues to expand and evolve, more heroes will become playable. Locals in the newly converged universe that Netmarble showcased include Sakaar, the barren wastelands planet and setting of the wildly popular Planet Hulk arc. I love Planet Hulk, which MCU fans will remember as part of the Thor Ragnarok, New Stark City, a high-tech, futuristic city from a world where Tony Stark's technology reigns supreme. And finally, Xander Darth,
a fusion of Earth and Xander, the home of the Cosmic Space Police Force, Nova Corps. It sounds like Netmarble will have no shortage of fun, new twists on setting familiar Marvel fans, old and new, from across all kinds of Marvel media. So obviously, Marvel is going to use locations and characters that are the most popular because that's what we're going to hone in on and want to play. It's actually not how I see it, but let's keep reading before I get into that. Not only will players be able to explore a variety of zones from locations throughout the Marvel multiverse, but they'll be able to customize their characters to match a variety of different realities. The footage I saw includes hero variants from the comic books such as Spider-Punk and Hydra Captain America. It also includes outfits themed around the exotic locales of future Revolution, including gladiator outfits for Spidey, Doctor Strange, and Star Tech outfits for Captain America and Marvel. Beyond simpler reskinning characters, players are able to customize certain dyes and textures of their character. The team explains that since players will be playing as existing characters from around the Marvel universe, they wanted each player to feel unique and distinct within the game world. The exact method of unlocking these customization options is apparently something that Netmarble is not ready to discuss at the time, so stay tuned for more information on that. They're probably not ready to discuss that because it could be microtransactions. It's most likely what it is, but if you want to make your character look different, it'll either be seasonal challenges, something along that, or you will have to pay for it. That's my thought. That's not what it says here. It's going to be Netmarble loves microtransactions. Go away. The team also wanted to convey the idea that the game was for anyone. Casual players, hardcore RPG gamers, longtime comic fans, or someone who is entering the multiverse for the first time. Netmarble wants to include references to delight fans from across the entire spectrum of Marvel multimedia, including references reaching as far back as the Silver Age to the recently last year's Red Goblin, who confirmed as a villain you face in the game. The scenario writer for Future Flight, Mark Summerack, has been with Marvel for over 20 years, so it seems like the IP is in good hands. I asked if they had any idea on the launch window for the game, and the only answer I was met with was stay tuned, true believers. Also, because I know our readers will inevitably ask, I inquired about the possibility of a PC or console port. The studio told me that they never rule out anything, but Netmarble believes in the power of mobile platform and are focused on that at this time. But if you are interested in the superhero MMO experience you can fit in your pocket, you will definitely keep an eye on Marvel Future Revolution. Okay, and I'm going to play this announcement trailer for you in a second. Alright. My opinion, not fact. This is just my opinion. Game is going to need a whole lot more heroes. Okay, like a whole lot. I think like Smash Brothers level of heroes to pick from, okay? Because the fact that I can be Doctor Strange and it potentially could be in an Iron Man suit, like nobody, like, I don't care about that. Like, that's silly. Like, what I care about is I want a hero that I want to play as, so I want more options, and then I want to be able to customize that hero's abilities, okay? So could I make an Iron Man character that shoots webs? I'm thinking of the game like City of Heroes now, okay? Like, to me, that would be potentially more fun. I don't know, maybe I'm way off, but anytime I see Netmarble, I immediately think microtransactions. Like, they are known for just gouging the life out of you when it comes to taking money. And if you want to be competitive, like, sure, you don't have to spend money if you're a casual gamer, and that's what they're telling you, and of course they're going to tell you that. They're going to appeal to the broadest possible audience. But Netmarble is known for just raking in the cash, and they will just cash grab until the game dies and then move on to the next thing. So we'll see there, and that's probably where you're going to get your skins. But 4 playable classes at the beginning is not going to be enough to launch this game, so I'm sure they're going to have more than just the initial 4. But I mean, I like the idea that it's actually an MMO. Action RPGs on mobile normally aren't very good. It's good that you want to be able to like bounce around and go anywhere and meet up with friends. Like I think that part is good. Like keep the action RPGs on PC, please. So I don't know. I mean, that's not like that much information, but it could be on the right track. Kill microtransactions or don't make them part of the game. Oh, they're going to be a part of the game. Make microtransactions only cosmetic. Maybe that'll be better, but actually trying to build your character and enhance their powers, maybe that is just something you can do through grinding through the game. Yeah, that's my best advice. But the rest of the stuff fine, seems okay. Playing as Hulk on Sakaar, that would be fun if they do it right. Okay, so that's what I got so far. Let me play the trailer for you, and then towards the end of the trailer, I will wrap up this video. Enjoy.
No matter how many fights you've won, there are still times when it feels like the world is crashing down on you. And on days like this, it actually is. This may look like the end, but at least I don't have to face it alone. Real heroes have each other's backs. And when the time comes to risk our lives, we do it side by side, no questions asked. When it's all falling apart, that's when you stand together. We have a plan. Join us. Because this is not just a fight. This is a revolution.
All right, quick recap time. So Marvel Future Revolution. This is a game, an MMORPG game coming exclusively to mobile for now, and it does not have a set release date. They've announced 4 playable classes that will at least be in the game when it launches, and that is Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, and Captain America. The game will have multiple ways to make your character look different, and they have not said how you will acquire the different looking skins for your character. And the trailer that you watched is the actual in-game engine. So visuals wise, and this is the part I wanted to touch on, for mobile, they look pretty good. I mean, I hate to say it, but if you've been following Magic Legends, it looks just as good as that. So I gotta give it to them, at least on the visual standpoint. Like, if this is what it really looks like in-game, this potentially could be a fun game, as long as it's not full of microtransactions. So that's all I got today. Thank you all for watching. If you are looking for more content that I've put out recently, look up, look down, look left, look right. Have a good one. Aaron, out.